But the thing is that when you know how to do calisthenics, which is exercising with your own body weight, you can get the same workout at home or in the park or wherever you are, just as good workout as in the gym. And I talk about this in my training program, how to use calisthenics when you can't go to the gym, so you don't miss any workout and you don't miss the intensity. Because, for example, in the gym, it's pretty easy to progress, to do overload, a progressive overload, just by increasing weight or increasing volume, doing more reps, right? That's how you do progressive overload in the gym. But in calisthenics, using your body weight, it isn't as easy as in the gym where you just put more weight or do more reps. I mean, you can do more reps doing calisthenics, but that will not be enough. You need to make the exercise harder. So I'll give you a simple example of two exercises that are very well known, and they're part of the big three. One of the exercises is the bench press, and the other one is the squat. And I will talk about the big three. We're missing one, but I won't talk about the other one just yet. So the big three consist of three compound movements that you have to incorporate in your training program. It's not that if you want to incorporate them, you have to incorporate them, okay? Because they're the best exercises to become stronger and bigger and more muscular and have more fitness. So if you want that, you have to do the big three, okay? That is not an option. So we're gonna talk about the first one, which is the bench press. Everybody knows the bench press. And it's one of those exercises that nobody wants to miss because, on Monday we bench, right? On Monday we chest. So nobody misses the bench press, and I know everybody knows about that exercise. That's the number one, and I put it number one not because it's the most important. It is not, actually, from the big three, but everybody knows it and everybody does it. So let's talk about the bench press. Today I ain't going to the gym because it's freaking Friday and the freaking gym is far away with traffic. So I just don't want to go in traffic to go to the gym, but I'm still putting in the workout. So let me explain to you how you use calisthenics to increase your body mass or your muscle mass, and how to increase intensity in an exercise to complement the fact that you're not doing a bench press in the gym. So what is the equivalent of a bench press in calisthenics? And that is very easy. Those are the push-ups. But you'll say, well, push-ups are pretty easy compared to a heavy bench press. Yes, correct. If you do a normal push-up. But there's so many variations of the push-up. Okay, so let's start with the progress, okay? Level 1 is the knee push-up, right? If you are very overweight, you will not be able to do a push-up because you are overweight. So what do you got to do? Make the push-up easier. So you put your base on your knees. You don't use your feet. So you kneel to the ground and then you do a push-up on your knees. That takes away the weight that you have to support from your feet. From your knees down, which is your feet, and your feet are the heaviest part of your body. So that makes the push-up easier. That is level 1. Level 2 is holding a push-up like a plank. Level 3 is the normal push-up, right? But what is level 4? You ask yourself. So let's say you can do 20 push-ups doing more push-ups will not make you stronger. It will give you resistance. And at the beginning, you don't want that because you wanna do more reps with more weight to get bigger. So what do? A single arm push-up, right? Have you guys tried a single arm push-up after doing 20 push-ups? You probably can't even do one. So how do we progress on the one arm push-up? Well, you hold your body with one arm and you try to do that push-up as low as you can, and that would be a rep. Okay, so you can progress to one arm push-ups, or you can do clapping push-ups, which are harder and more explosive than normal push-ups. So this is the way you progress in calisthenics. You use the leverage of gravity against your weight to make the exercise harder, right? You can also do one arm clapping push-ups, or double clap push-ups, or under the back clap push-up. There are so many variations of push-ups that are really, really hard. The hardest push-up I've ever seen is the Lane push-up. You can look it up in Google, okay? The Lane push-up is named after this guy, Lane, and he was crazy strong. He used his fingers and put his arms all the way up. So he had incredible core strength to do that push-up, and incredible strength in the shoulders, the deltoids, the chest, because that is a really hard push-up. So you can progress push-ups, and you can do a better workout, an even better workout than in the gym, and you use your own body weight. When you use your own body weight, your body uses a mechanism to shed fat to make the exercise easier. Okay, since the body can control that part of the body weight, when you start doing body weight exercises, your body will shed fat because fat doesn't help you to do that exercise properly. So it will create a mechanic where your body starts creating muscle so it doesn't get attacked again, because the body feels like it's getting attacked when you do a push-up. That's why you do micro tears and your muscle grows, because it's a defensive mechanism that the body has. So it will start building muscle to make the exercise easier, but it will also shed fat to lower your weight and also make the exercise easier. So that's a double whammy, like I call it. It's win-win, okay? You get double the results. It doesn't mean in the gym you don't lose weight. Of course you do, because when you build muscle, you get a thermal effect in your body, where your body starts burning more calories just because of the fact that you are more muscular. Muscles eat calories, guys. If you think that you need protein more than you need calories, you're wrong, okay? You are wrong. You need calories more than you need protein, because I'm telling you, because of experience, you can eat all the protein in the world, but if you're not eating enough calories, you're never gonna grow. I am telling you this by experience, guys, okay? But let's see the other way around. If you eat very little protein and you eat a lot of calories, you're probably still gonna get some muscle. I mean, it could be slower because you're not eating enough protein, but the calories in itself will recuperate the glycogen stores in your muscles and you will grow, right? So remember, you gotta eat more calories. More calories if you wanna get big. There's a saying, eat big to get big, okay? So if you're already big and you start doing my strength program, because you're big but you're overweight, you're not muscular, and you start doing my strength training program, you're gonna get huge, like really muscular and fit, because you got those calories there, which I call the strategic reserve, which I already have. I have a big belly right now, but it's It's my strategic reserve for the days that I can't eat as much calories as I should. My body will take from the strategic reserve, and I will lose belly fat in order to increase muscle, to fuel the muscle growth. Okay, calories are energy, and you need energy to grow. Okay, so again, I ain't going to the gym. I'm going home and I'm doing my exercise over there. That's it for today. I hope you were interested in what I was saying. I don't want to take it over 15 minutes, but I will be explaining and giving tips in this channel. Hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, and you will hear more from me, more tips that you can use for your fitness journey. All right, peace guys, and I love you guys. Peace out.